Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Peace to the congregation of gods. Welcome. Welcome, family. Welcome, friends. Welcome, loved ones. What's up? Came in. Came in sliding, huh? Came in sneaking. Came in creeping, but I'm here. Yeah, I snuck in here today to bring you the word, to bring you the message. You know, converse with the gods is always my favorite part of the day. Sundays are becoming higher on the list. Today, I wanted to talk about some godly things. We're going to let the choir sing, create these vibrations that we love so much, and let that energy, that old school energy, that fantastic vibration energy connect. But we all know what we're doing here. We are connecting to highest self. Sometimes we forget what God is and why we are so excited about gods and being gods and the good concept. Well, before I get into this, I'm not gonna hold it up. We're gonna let it play, but I just want y'all to know that the good thing about God is that God comes in trouble, in the midst of trouble. God comes in the midst of darkness. God comes to save the day. That's what God is. Let us not forget we're not afraid of darkness. We're not afraid of trouble. We're not afraid of adversity because in there, God is. Peace to the gods. No doubt. No doubt.
My joy in the times of sorrow. Won't you go with him when he comes back? I've come too far and I'll never turn back. God is God. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'm making this. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Self-centered mentality. The God is my all. The God is my all in all. God is the joy and the strength. The God moves all pain, misery, and strife. The God promises to never leave. But it didn't promise you it wasn't going to be pain. It didn't promise you it wasn't going to be strife. It didn't tell you that it wasn't going to be times where you needed to be brought joy. It just promised you that it would never leave you. Your higher self will never leave you, will never forsake you. But you're going to go through some shit. You're going to go through some things. You're going to experience some life so you can see where God is. You can see where God is. You can see who God is. So God can become your all in all. We're going to let the choir play one more song for the good brothers and sisters, and then we're going to get into the Latin. Let's get into the Latin. After this next selection, the next voice you will hear will be that of our pastor. Like,
I'd like to say God bless you to all of you tonight.
I am.
To my children, I'd just like to tell you thank you for 21 years. Got slim sometime, but the Lord kept me. And for somebody tonight listening to me, wherever you are, when you hear this record, I don't know what you'll be going through. But there's somebody in here that can tell you when the low gets the worst. I wish I had some church folks. When the night gets the darkest, that's God's good time. That's when he steps in. Sometimes late in the midnight hour, when I finally crawled in the bed after worrying with the cares and stripes of the day, and everybody in the house was asleep. And I just lay there sometime burning, not knowing what's going to happen, which way things are going. And I had to stop and ask God. With the TD Double Up credit.
That shit is gay. Are you serious? Sorry, gentlemen, ladies. Oops.
And I just lay there sometime burning, not knowing what's going to happen, which way things are going. And I had to stop and ask God this question. What shall I do, Lord? What shall I do? Anybody here ever had to ask you that? What shall I do? What shall I do? When I'm laying there worrying about how things are going to come out, David runs in my bedroom and says, the Lord is my shepherd. And you don't have to want for nothing. Yeah? Job runs through my bedroom. Say, Cleveland, I know what you're going through. Job say, I've been there. Lost everything I had. Job said that I decided no matter what was going on, Job leaned over the bed and this is what Job told me. I'm going to Can I get one witness in here tonight? Ain't no harm in waiting. Ain't no harm in waiting. Listen, many of you already know. A few years ago, I found myself laying out at Daniel Freeman Hospital in the emergency room with chest pains all over my body. I didn't really know. I didn't know to pray. I was hurting so bad. And I was laying there, and they had, them folks, they be breaking in. You had one of them little young girls in there, and she standing around, and the others were standing around, and the little young girl said to the man, he's not gonna make it, is he? And when you know what you know, I was certain, but I heard her. And I raised up off that emergency table and said, yes, I am. And this is what I told the man. I know he'll come. Can I get a witness in here? God bless you. Now listen, if I don't ever see you no more, I want you to take this as serious as possible. If I don't ever see you no more, I want you to hold on to this one thought. No matter where you find yourself in life, just know that God's going to come through. Together, I know he'll come. I wish I could get you to turn around and shake somebody's hand behind you. Tell them, hang on in there. Because I know he'll come through.
Oh Lord, I know you're come through. You know it, I know it. That's what the niggas do. We come through. Righty. Y'all mind if we have some church today? Do you mind if we have some church today? Y'all mind if we congregate with the gods? Hey, peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the true and living. I know you'll come through. All right. So today, we want to get into Psalms 22, but people call it 23 in the KJV. We're going to get into the Latin because this is some Latin America thing. You know what I mean? We want to get into the origins. We want to get into the road. We want to understand the true and living understanding of these texts. Because all things work together for the gods. Everything and everybody is me, right? So we all know how this starts off. In the KJV, it says, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures." But that is not what we doing here. We going back to the Latin now. We going back to the origins of the shit. When we wrote this shit, we have returned. Dominos rege me. The Lord ruleth me, and I shall want nothing. We don't have no shepherds. We have laws. We have the rule of law. You see? What's the law? The love, feeling love, giving love, sharing love. That's the law. The law ruleth me. The Lord ruleth me, and I shall want nothing. He set me in a place of pasture. He have brought me up on the water of refreshment. He have converted my soul. He have laid me on the paths of justice for his own name's sake. See, this ain't that other stuff. This is what was really going on here. He have converted my soul. He have laid me on the path of justice for his name's sake. This is higher self. This is higher self journey here. This is elitism. This is the long journey of justice, righteousness, fairness, balance. He just put you on the path. You just got put on the path. They want to say, he restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. No, nigga, that's not what happened. He converted my soul. We got to get into this conversion. We got to get into this transformation of our soul. We want to be transformed back, converted back. That's what a convert is. When you bring back, when you bring it back, they try to say restoreth. They want to say restoreth. But that's not its true form. Its true understanding is to bring it back to its complete beginning, to convert back to what it was. God, he converted my soul. See, the conversion is so important there because you got restored. You don't know what's being restored. You don't know that you are whole. Just had to let the top back on these niggas. Just had to get convertible bow on these niggas. Because now we on the road now. We on the path of justice. This is not just a motherfucking a Sunday drive through the park, nigga. This is a drive through the hood with the top down and your jewels showing. With your wrist out and the rollie ticking. Not ticking, pardon me, Perpetual. I see you. But this is how we do it for the name's sake, for the God's sake, with the top down on the path to justice. For though I should walk in the midst of the shadow of death, I will fear no evils, for thou art with me. Got your top down, got your jewels on, walking in the midst of the shadow of death. You dressed up for the party, nigga. You dressed up for death. Hello. You dressed up for sickness. You dressed up for despair. You dressed up for misery. This is the path. This is who you see on your path. Soon as your soul gets converted, soon as you start to I am, soon as you start to reach for higher self, Welcome to the path of justice. Welcome to the midst of the shadow of death. That awakening to realize the zombies, to realize the sleep, to realize those that don't want better, those that don't want to do better, those that don't want to know better, those that don't want to walk to their higher self, those that don't want to let the top down and let the God show, let the true soul show. Welcome. They're here. They're everywhere. You walking in the midst of the shadow of death. Should fear no evil. With a converted soul, with a fully restored identity, with a true knowledge of your true and living self, this path, this motherfucking path to justice, man, this is exciting. It should be exciting. First day on the job, they throw you on the front line. But niggas is with you. The source is with you. May the force be with you at all times. May the force be with you. I will fear no evils, for thou art with me. Thou rod, thou staff, they have comforted me. Thou have prepared a table before me. Like, hold on, let's go back because y'all be trying to pussyfoot. What you got a rod for? What you got a staff for if you ain't getting busy? What you got a rod for? Huh? What's the rod for? The rod is the rod is got the hook in it. You know what I mean? It's to bring back the lost sheep. If a nigga falling off a cliff, you grab him by the neck and you save his ass. That's what that rod is for. That's what this equipment is for. That's what that Batman belt is for. You got that rod. If you lose the nigga, grab him. You got that staff. What's that staff for? For them wolves? For them vermins? For them folks with them eyes on the sheep, with the eyes on the brothers and the eyes on the gods. So we comforted. We secure. We got them weapons right. The rod and the staff. This ain't no fuck shit. This ain't no shit. This ain't no show shit. This some pull it out and get busy shit. I'm comforted. I'm fully equipped. Everything I need, I got on this journey. Because it all started when my soul was converted, when I knew who I was, when I came back to my highest self, when I got in touch with me. All my powers came back. All the nigga had to do was put me in the game at that point. Place me on a path of justice. For the sake of the gods. I got a team now. I got a spiritual team now. I got an ancestor team now. I got the universe cheering me on now. For the name's sake. This is bigger than me now. Once you convert back to your soul, this shit gets bigger than you. Then you find out thou hast prepared the table before me against them that afflict me. Like, what? Yeah, nigga. What the Christians say? Thou hast prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. What? This should sound like a setup to me. This should sound like a setup to me. This what God doing out here? This how the gods is playing? This nigga said he converted my soul, then he put me on the path of justice. Hold up. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Let's go. Now I'm surrounded in the midst of motherfucking evil, the midst of the shadow of death. Hold up. He got me again. Okay. But now you done prepared the table for me in the presence of all of these niggas that don't like me. These motherfuckers is plotting on my downfall, and they about to make a toast. And y'all want to send me? This is where I was supposed to go. This is the plan. You say a nigga has prepared a table before me in the midst of a bunch of fuck niggas, bunch of backstabbers, bunch of cradle robbers, molesters, scammers. Is this a setup or not? Thou hast anointed my head with oils, and my chalice. I'm gonna read it the first way. And my cup runneth over. Now in the Latin it says, my chalice which inebriateth me, how goodly it is. Y'all ain't hearing this shit. Y'all not hearing this shit. Y'all not hearing this shit. God is good. How goodly is it? So did you just tell me that you invited me here and a bunch of all these fuck niggas for me to get drunk and show my ass? Was that the scheme? Is that the scheme? Is that this trick? You prepared a table before me in front of some niggas so I could get lifted and get faded and talk about how good it is in front of these niggas? Is that what we doing? Huh? Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow. What the fuck, nigga? How that happened? You just put me in front of my enemies. Now how we get to the goodness, the mercy, and all that extra shit? Huh? Did you catch that hook? Can we have church today? Can the God show up today? Hello. So this is about a nigga preparing my table, preparing a seat for me to have some cake, eat it too, me to have some drinks, me to smoke a blunt on these niggas, in the presence of these niggas. How goodly it is. Oh, tap your neighbor and say, how goodly it is. How goodly it is in the name's sake, in the Indian name's sake, in this Indios name's sake. How good is it? Oh, y'all niggas don't know what's going on. Y'all better get in. Listen, y'all better get in touch with your higher self. How'd you get here, man? My higher self sent me. Fuck y'all doing? Why you drinking like that, nigga? This is the finest wine. This is the highest self wine. Y'all don't have this? Y'all ain't drinking this? Y'all not eating cake? But they sent me here to show y'all niggas how goodly it is. This is the fucking setup. This is a setup. Stop bitching. Because you have a converted soul. Ain't no everybody can't do this walk. Everybody can't understand what justice is. Their soul hasn't been converted. They are not restored. They are not connected to source. I tell you how you get your energy. You better be connected. You better charge up from the source. We got to get back into our higher self. We got to go back to our higher self. What's another word for back? Convert. Fuck you worried about? These niggas sitting around you hating. These motherfuckers sitting around you plotting on your downfall. You better pull your dick out. Pull it out. In his name's sake, in your name's sake, in your highest name's sake, and start talking your shit. Tell these niggas about that path of justice you just came through. How good it is. How good it is. How good it is. I'm gonna have to go get that Erica Baduism on you, motherfucking ass. How good it is. How good God is. How good it is, nigga. Motherfucking enemies think they got you. They deep. These motherfuckers sitting around here laughing, boo-cooing, having fun, joking, and thinking this shit is sweet. But this is the game. This is the setup. They don't know they trapped. You have to understand that they don't know that they trapped. They think you trapped. But the game is to be here in front of your motherfucking enemies. Cause who kept running over? These motherfuckers. Come on now. You motherfucking kill a witch and shit. And niggas is like, we want to make sure she dead. What? We want to make sure she dead. And we want to make sure that you killed her and shit. We want to make sure it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't you, then what? It wasn't you. We know that. We know it wasn't you that killed her. This is the setup of the gods. This is the only thing we gotta do is have our motherfucking cake and eat it too. In front of these niggas. Fuck these niggas. How good it is. How good it is. I have come to learn that if you don't eat your cake, you're gonna lose it. If you don't drink the wine, you're gonna lose it. Hmm. Niggas thinking goodness and mercy gonna follow them all the days of their life, and they ain't ate the cake. They ain't sit down at the table yet. How you gonna dwell in the house of the Lord if you ain't even eat the cake? What's the purpose of being here? Motherfuckers told you got one thing to do. One thing to do for my name's sake. Go shit on these niggas. Go tell Pharaoh what the fuck I say. That's it. Ain't gotta do nothing else. Go shit on these niggas. Have some fun. I am. They don't understand the way of the gods. Why are you coming out here with bravado? Why are you coming out here motherfucking with the swag? Why are you coming out here in full no? Because I have a converted soul. I am connected. It ain't nothing else in life but this path of justice. It's because again, when you get to this, when you get to this motherfucking table here, and it's time to eat, you're gonna understand that eating is justice. You eating is your justice. You eating is your deserves. You get it? Your deserves, nigga. Not it's desserts, yes, but it's your deserves, nigga. This is what we're doing out here. This is the gods. We eating our deserves. How you gonna get goodness and mercy if you ain't willing to motherfucking demonstrate it? How we gonna show these niggas the way of the gods if we can't sit here and be good and be godly? Niggas don't know what God is. Niggas can't see God because God don't come out until it's fuck shit. God don't come out until it's time to free the people. God don't come out to fucking walk around into the tulips. God come out to take this path of justice. God is the joy and the strength of the life because there's everything else is sadness and depression, is weakness, feeble-mindedness. God moves all misery and strife because everywhere else it gets to fester, it gets to live, it gets to grow. God is. That's the best thing about God. He'll never leave you. It's the best thing about your higher self. It will never leave you. Source will never leave you. How many of y'all ever walked through the motherfucking shadow of darkness? How many of y'all niggas is ready to have a seat in the motherfucking presence of your enemies? That's when the shit gets fun. You only got one job out here. You only got one thing to do. That's be good. And be good at it. These godly things, these goodly things. It's a setup. This shit ain't motherfucking. This shit ain't sweet. Nigga, this for the few. It's a setup. First thing you do as a guy is you get work. First thing you do as a guy is you get a mission. You get responsibility. That's why I don't push this on niggas. I don't push this on everybody. This ain't for everybody. But the Lord is my rule. The Lord is my rule. Love is my rule. I shall not want. The source ruleth me. Truth ruleth me. I shall not want. That's the God. Now you know what your motherfucking rule is. You know the measure. Now get on this path of justice. God damn it. See the setup shit? See the setup shit? We can't use this old Christianized shit. We gotta go back to the way we wrote this shit in Latin. When a nigga said, the Lord ruleth me, the law ruleth me, love ruleth me, I shall not want. And that's the measure. That's why when we on this motherfucking path of justice, when the first thing a nigga do when you get all powers, they put you in the midst of the shit. They surround you with motherfucking evils. Why? Because you know. So I told my friend and shit, who can we trust? You know. Only motherfuckers surrounded by evil is the motherfuckers that know. Everybody else is just at home. Niggas is chilling. This ain't evil. This is fucking New York. You know what I mean? This is Hollywood. This ain't evil. Fuck you talk about. They don't know. But we are ruled by love. We are connected to source. So when we get onto this motherfucking path of justice, we know we surrounded by motherfucking evil. In the midst of evil. We don't fear no motherfucking evil. How we fear evil when this is all we got? This ain't nothing else to do. They about to make a motherfucking big ass banquet. They about to have a big ass party and invite all them sucker ass niggas to it. How many motherfuckers out there are free to be at the table in the presence of their enemies? See, that's what we gotta do, bro. That's what you gotta do. That's what I gotta do. It's for the name's sake. It's for the truth's sake. If we know better, we gotta show better. We gotta be on this righteous path, on this path to justiceness, being ruler, standing up to the measure, knowing that we are motherfucking in the motherfucking darkness, in the valley, in the shadow of death. Motherfuckers don't know they dead. They don't know the law. They're not ruled by the law. So they don't know the measure. They think they alive. They think they living, but they don't connect. They don't feel it. They don't understand it. They don't know it. Put me on the motherfucking path. Put me at the table. Watch me eat. This is the time to understand. This is the time for understanding. It's a cyclical world out here. But when we come into Thanksgiving, when niggas come out of motherfucking trials and punishments and celestial orders, some of us is going to eat. I am. Some of us is going to eat. I am. Some of us ain't afraid to walk on the motherfucking path. Some of us ain't afraid of these valleys and these mountains of death and darkness and destruction and hate and despair. How many of y'all niggas got your invitation? It's the question. The God send you an invitation to come meet with your enemies. The God send you an invitation to come shit on your enemies for their name's sake. How many of y'all got that invitation? How many of y'all they done trusted with this real work? They done gave this wet work. How many of us have been entrusted with the cake? Huh? With the talent, with the abilities. Huh? It's time to eat on these niggas. Get these fuck niggas out the way because we know justice. We've been walking this path for a long time, right? Can't be afraid of the motherfucking valley, of the shadow of death. These niggas don't know they dead. You're afraid of dead people? That sound crazy. You know what I mean? I will fear no evils, no backwards living. These dead motherfuckers. Why am I worried about a motherfucker living backwards and shit? This motherfucker's dead, walking dead, zombies. And I'm afraid? Never. Thou art with me, nigga. This is the highest self journey. This is the conversion. This is a transformation of the mind. Back to source, back to oneness, back to self. But we gotta live our motherfucking mission. We gotta live our motherfucking piece in this part. Cause the nigga gonna set you up. A nigga gonna prepare a place for you in the presence of some whole niggas. A nigga gonna give you a motherfucking seat in the motherfucking presence of some fuck niggas. But you on a team. You on a team of the gods. You repping the home team. This is what you do. Niggas out here, we got motherfucking spiritual rides and motherfucking cosmics, motherfucking staffs and shit. You don't know? You don't see it? You don't see us spiritually pulling these motherfucking sheep in here? Us spiritually saving these guys from off this motherfucking cliff? You don't see us cosmically beating this order into motherfucking place? You don't see the gods cosmically moving? We got the weapons. You got the weapons. You comforted. Worrying about these fuck niggas at the table watching you eat? I am. Here to eat, here to enjoy, here to indulge, here to be inebriated. How good it is. To be inebriated off of life. To be motherfucking full from cake. Come on, walk that motherfucking path. Come on, nigga. You can do it. Come through justice, nigga. You can do it. Come on, nigga. I'm telling you, as soon as you get off this motherfucking table, as soon as you eat your motherfucking cake in front of these niggas and shit on these niggas, pull your motherfucking out on these niggas, goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. That's the setup shit, bro. It's some setup shit, and niggas ain't about it. If all I gotta do is shit on a motherfucking caveman, this is easy. If all I gotta do is shit on a motherfucking immoral, this is easy. If all I gotta do is motherfucking beat up the motherfucking the devil, it's too easy. Niggas ain't did nothing, waiting for goodness and mercy and shit. Niggas ain't did nothing, thinking they deserve to dwell in the house of the Lords forever. And ain't did nothing. They don't know who the gods is. They don't know what a God is. These preachers out here telling y'all motherfucking lies, got you thinking these gods is your friend. No, these gods will take you around the corner to fight the little boy that just think he won. They get no wins around here. They get no wins around here on the God's name. They get no wins around here for the God's sake. You know how God, you know how, like I tell motherfuckers, like, I'm like your higher self, right, is planning all of this shit out for you. You got to understand the planning that goes into having a table with all of your enemies. You acting like you just walking into some shit. But no, somebody had to coordinate all these other motherfuckers to be here at this place at this time right now. Something had to happen. Some things had to be done, had to be orchestrated, had to be moved in place for you to sit at this table. For all these enemies to come down here and focus on you. That's how good God is. That's your higher self saying, no, you can handle all this shit. All eyes on him right now. All eyes on her right now. She got this. Pardon me. Fall back. That's how the gods play. This is a setup. This is a setup. How many motherfuckers you think at the table? Come on now. Come on now. How many enemies at this table? Who your enemies are at this table? How many of these niggas at this table? Look to your right. Oh, you know that nigga, don't you? Oh my God, you know that nigga. He here. Look at that smile on his face. He here. Look to your motherfucking, to your left. Oh, that's your bestie, huh? That's your bestie. That's your best friend, huh? Oh yeah, she here. He here. The gang is all here, nigga. What you gonna do? This shit is simple. You gonna represent the good, or you gonna motherfucking, or you gonna fall in line. You gonna live in the valley of the shadow of death. Cause some niggas call that shit home. Like you talking shit. You know what I mean? You call this shit the projects. You call this shit like it's a motherfucker. Like it's a part of Philly called the Badlands. Kensington, Allegheny. People walk around looking like zombies. People walk around the night of the living dead in the middle of the day. It's called the Badlands. But some niggas call that shit home. See what I'm saying? Some niggas live there, grow up in it, grow up around it. Can't wait to be the biggest nigga around here in the Badlands. Everybody don't know it's the Valley of the Shadow of Death. This is the opportunity. You get. This is this is an opportunity. That's why I'm like, yeah, let these niggas go ahead. If y'all could understand how how we've taken and initiated this whole community as gods, my nigga. As gods. Individualized. No group, no organization, no motherfucking leader, just niggas on the path to righteousness, right? Do you know how fucking dope that is? And how uncontrollable that is? These motherfuckers want you initiated into some shit that they control. They want to force feed you information. They want you to think information comes from books and not from the source. This nigga didn't say your ride, your staff, and your library comfort me. Yeah, man, your motherfucking your bibliographies and shit, man. Them shits comfort me. Your sources, man, them motherfuckers be comforting me. Get the fuck out of here. That's not what the guys is. We ain't out here. We quoting sources of some on the source. Nigga, we quote the source, nigga. Show your source. See what I'm saying? You don't need no fucking bibliography and all this old dumb shit. But that's what they want to do. They want to motherfucking control your God. But this is the test. This is the test. This is the test for these niggas and shit. Go ahead. See what happens. See what happens. I want to see if niggas gonna fall back into it and shit. Because that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. Motherfuckers might not be able to see it. But these organizations, they want the people back. Niggas is gone. Niggas is gone. Niggas is gods. Niggas don't want to be sons when you can be the father. I and the father are one, is what the one nigga said. Is what the nigga Jesus said. I and the father are one. But they want you to be a son. They still want you to have a child mentality. They niggas will tell you you'll be God when you die. Really? What book do it say that? You be God when you die. Fuck out of here. They don't want you to be God while you living. They don't want you to be connected to the source of all things. These niggas ain't in there in no lodges teaching spirituality. These motherfuckers say you gotta believe in a God. What? If I gotta believe in something outside of me, nigga, I'm not fucking with you. If there is a God outside of me, he ain't real. Everything and everything is you. These niggas want to turn you away from yourself. They don't want you to be one. They don't want you to be one with the Father, one with the Mother, one with the source. They want you to be a son. But this is that path to justice. This is that motherfucking time where you get to motherfucking sit at the table of your enemies and son these niggas. And son these niggas. Gotta orchestrate some shit. Gotta call some niggas up and some shit and talk to some niggas and schedule a date and shit. Because we want everybody to be here at this table at this time to get this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Some niggas done prepared a table before you or some shit. That shit takes time and effort and coordination and shit. Everybody got to be here to hate at 3:45. Yes, nigga, that's how the gods work. That's how the gods maneuver. Because it's time for us to eat cake. It's time for us to show how cake get ate. It's time for us to show how motherfucking life gets left, how good it is, how goodly it is, how godly it is. Some niggas ain't ready for the responsibility. Some niggas think you need a group. Some niggas think you need a motherfucking hidden handshake or a secret squirrel, some shit. Hey man, do what work for you. Do what work for you. You know what I'm saying? But this is showing me how powerful the gods are, how powerful the motherfucking energy is. That niggas is coming out they motherfucking circle. Niggas is coming out they shell. Niggas is doing shit they would never do. Ever do. Wanna be one, ask one. Except now, because these niggas run around talking about they gods. These niggas run around talking about they spiritual. They trying to connect the higher source. These motherfuckers sending high vibrations. What we gonna do? You heard these niggas around here talking about some high vibes and you know what I mean? Like, you can't, that's not in no book. That's something that we carry around. That's the motherfucking symptom of being entombed. Hmm. I don't feel no waste time. I'm excited about my mission. I've been excited about my mission. I've been excited about the cake. I've been excited about the wine. I've been excited about how good it is. Niggas want to start talking about everybody can't sit with us and everybody can't eat with us. And now y'all understand. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. You're not going to have that goodness. You're not going to have that mercy. It's not going to follow you. It's not going to be on you. It's not going to be in you if you can't show it. If you can't show it, if you don't demo it. It's time to eat your cake, nigga. It's time to show out. It's time to get into the motherfucking inebriation. How good it is. How good it is. You'll never get into this house. You'll never get into the house. You'll never dwell in the house of the Lords, the congregation of the gods, if you ain't going to show out like the gods. If you ain't going to represent the God's namesake. If you're not going to show your motherfucking power. If you're not ruled by the Lord. If you're not ruled by the law. If love don't rule you, love gonna get you. The doors of the church is open. The doors of the church is open. I know how we do, man. Peace to the gods. I hope this helps. Hope it helps someone. Definitely helped me. We gonna let the choir sing us out of here. Hold on. Sorry. Let the choir sing us a little selection as we get out of here today. But I need you to know. I need you to know this is the part of it. This whole thing is a setup, brother. This whole thing is a setup. And being set up is being it's being blessed. Like that's what I said. Like we should count it all joy when you get your invitation. When you get your invitation to go sit at the motherfucking table with your enemies, nigga, count it all joy. When they put you on the path to righteousness, nigga, count it all joy. Cause it's coming. Goodness, mercy will follow you all the days of your life. All you gotta do is show out. That's it. All you gotta do is show out. Let the choir take us out.
I've had heartaches like this before, and disappointments by the score. I claim the victory at last. This too will pass. I've had heartaches like this before, and disappointments by the score. I claim the victory at last. This too will pass. Listen to me.
I am.
I've had heartaches like this before. I've had disappointments by the score. Come on, John. I claim the victory. Oh, I claimed it at last. Oh, you know tonight this too surely will pass.
Can't rain all the time, bro.
And pain. Woo! Whether the sunshine, and the rain. Just know it cannot last. Wherever you're going, this too will pass. The sun will shine.
Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Sun gonna shine.
And the pain, whether the sunshine and in the rain, what you're going through, it cannot last. Hallelujah. This too will pass. Oh yes, it's gonna pass. Whatever your problem is, it will pass. Listen, that old sickness that you're wrestling with, it's gonna pass. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those old bills that you can't get paid, it's gonna pass. Yeah. Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
heartaches, burdens, trials, tribulations, heartaches, troubles, burdens, loneliness is gonna pass for you and you and you and you. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass.
Will pass.
Trust God. If you trust God, if you trust God,
If you trust yourself, you trust yourself, you trust yourself, you trust yourself, you'll make it pass. You'll make it pass. You'll make it pass. You'll make it pass. Woo!
loneliness in the midnight hour. God will fix it. God will fix it. God will fix it.
You will fix it.
God will fix it.
You will fix it. You will fix it. You can fix it. You will fix it. You can fix it. You will fix it. Source can fix it. Source will fix
Somebody
it.
say, I went to
Source
the
can
doctor.
fix it. Woo! You
He
can
said,
fix
I
it.
got cancer.
This too will
Well,
pass.
cancer might be too hard
This
for the doctor,
too will
but it's
pass.
just right for God.
This
Can I
too
get a witness here?
will pass. I know you know it, cause I know it. I know you know it. I'm gonna show it. I know you know it.
Tonight.
I'm gonna show
I
it.
don't care what you got.
This
High
too
blood,
will
low blood,
pass.
no
I
blood
know
at
you
all.
know it. Gonna show it. Cause this too will pass. No weapon form. No hater made. No sucker played.
Wish I could get all the women in the
This
audience to
too.
just say that one time.
Hold on. I'm sure it will.
Best
I
singers
know
out
it
there, best
will.
singers out there.
You know it will.
All the women that sing soprano.
I know it will.
We'll teach
You
them
know
all
it will.
right now. Come on, soprano. This dude. Sing your part out.
Tell them what you feel in your heart. This too.
Tell us what's your part.
This too. I know it will. I know it will. Woo.
That sounds all right, John. Y'all be quiet. One time, everybody.
This too. Come on. Where them goddesses at? Tell them. Affirm it. Affirm it. Affirm it.
Now I want you to say it real soft.
This too. Come on, goddesses. Where you at?
Yeah.
Sing it in your
now
spirit.
Everybody say ooh. Yeah.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. This too will pass. I know you know, so let it show. I know you know, I'm gonna let it show that this too will pass. This too will pass. It's gonna be on the list of that other shit that all pass. This too. This too will pass. I know you know it. It won't last. Come on. This too will pass. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. If nobody told you today, I love you. Love being in love with you. Love congregating with the gods. Peace to the Indians. See you guys next Sunday. I am.